Alright, we are back, and better than ever, I guess. So, welcome back to the Philadelphia streets, the good old, our old hub of Pokemon Go, so to speak. So today, we're going to reap the rewards of the Go Fest achievements. So, we're going to take advantage of the double candy and the half egg distance as well. And we got ourselves a Regice raid pop in about 1 minute and 36 seconds. We're going to see if there's anybody. We got some quests to do as well. We got a winner raid, so hopefully we can win this Regice raid. Land a couple more curveball throws in a row to get our next stamp. We can start off by hitting this Numel, because they've been popping literally everywhere. I don't know what's going on with these Numels, but this is probably like the 15th Numel I've caught. But it helps towards our quest, because we got to hit a bunch of great throws in a row, a bunch of curveballs. And it's going to be an awesome, like, chill grinding day back in the city, kind of get back on track. Start off with this Regice raid. Regice numero uno of the day. Potentially we could get a lot more. It's only like 2 o'clock. Apparently I just heard word there's a trade party going on tonight around like 5 to 7:30, so we're definitely going to hit that up. What's interesting is there's a trade party as soon as I come home, and I'm coming home with Torkoal and Tropius. Tropius isn't tradable, but I got plenty of Torkoals to give away in case anybody wants one. Any Philadelphia friends want to do an awesome trade for Torkoal, I'm your boy. So we have that to look forward to. We got 13 in on this Regice raid. I did get my best IV Regice raid from the end of Squirtle Community Day in Barcelona, Spain, and 95% IV, so I don't think this raid is going to top that, but we don't know. I haven't seen the actual IV percentage yet, so could be better, could be worse. We don't know what's going to happen for this Regice, but yeah, it's going to be back home in Philadelphia. This is my first broadcasting, my first recording of anything since I left for Germany. My friendship increased with my boy Chris over somewhere. I don't know where he went. 500 Stardust, plus we also get extra bonus rare candies from raids, which is also one of the rewards that we unlocked in Go Fest in Chicago, Illinois. And we get 10 balls, and this is going to be a pretty solid CP Regice. And we're not going to go AR+, we're going to go regular mode, and I do need to do a lot of raids. That's why I'm so excited for Zapdos Day, because I am hella low on these golden raspberries. I just use them all the time. Oh man, looks like this one might be a little troublesome. Let's see if we can get it. We got about 6 balls left. This is giving me a lot of trouble. First Regice coming back home. Gotta give me trouble, right? It can't just go down easy. We had Lugia a lot for Go Fest. Oh wait. Alright, so we had about 5 balls left, got it. And let's go ahead and check the IVs on this Regice. First Regice is coming back home. Wonder attack exceeds calculations. All I can ask for right there. Beautiful catch. Let's keep on going.
Actually, speaking of good views, I think you might have heard of this already, but Arcadia University was a filming site for Creed 2.
Oh, really? Yo, what is up, Pincer, my dude? How you doing? I haven't got a Pincer, I don't think, since I left the US. 1580 CP. And we're gonna go Pineapple Berry because we are dealing with double candy, and we are reaping the rewards of double candy. We're playing with double candy and half egg distance plus extra rare candies for Pokemon Go raid. So, got the Pincer down. This has been a fantastic day of spawns so far coming back home from our trip. So Pincer 1580 CP. Pincer is not a bad attacker either. So certainly caught my attention defense. So the IVs aren't great, but we're gonna keep the lookout for some more spawns. And while we're at it, I do have a few eggs I want to start incubating. So we're gonna take advantage of the half egg distance, and we're gonna super incubate a bunch of these Chicago eggs. Let's see what hatches from them. Next up on our adventure today, we got a Tangela, which is a pretty significant spawn. I'll tell you why. This is going to be one of the spawns that you're going to want to use Pineapple Berries for, because you're going to want to look out for Pokemon like these, since we had Gen 4 hinted at us right before Go Fest. So you want to look out for Pokemon like Tangela, Rhyhorn, Electabuzz, as well as Ralts, and Pokemon such as that. Also, you're going to want to look out for Magnemite. Use Pineapple Berries on Magnemite for sure, because Magnemite has a further evolution, Murkrow, and also Pokemon like Mischievous. a whole bunch of awesome Pokemon. They're going to get super meta-relevant Pokemon evolutions in Gen 4. So Tangela, let's go ahead and check the IVs. I do have one good IV Tangela that I'm holding on for Gen 4. This one's certainly caught my attention, so mostly likely will be transferred, but this is one of the Pokemon that you're going to want to look out for. Pineapple Berry, all these Pokemon, since we're playing underneath double candies for the next week. So, let's keep rolling. Alright, so I have 3 5K eggs hatching right now with the half egg distance plus the star piece on. So I got star piece on, half egg distance. We're going to see how much star piece we can stardust we get from these 5K hatch. So first up is a Torchic. How much stardust we get? 2,224 stardust per hatch with the half egg distance with the star piece. So that's some pretty good stuff right there. Baltoise is going to be the next one, and we're going to get 2,127 stardust from that hatch. And let's go for the final hatch right here. But pretty good stardust gains with the half egg distance that we earned from GoFest. Trico's going to be the last one. That's most likely going to be a transfer. In fact, all 3 are going to be transfers. 2,383. So there you go. Great dust gains. Plus, we got our quest to claim. So we're going to claim 4 revives, 500 dust, and 5 great balls for our stamp today. And let's see how I'm at on eggs real quick before we end the clip. So we got a 5K and a 2K. I'm going to go ahead and collect a whole bunch of eggs and then re-incubate them underneath the star piece so we can see how much stardust we can gain. And then we're going to find out how many kilometers it takes to hatch all these eggs with half egg distance. A 720 CP Dugtrio, not an Alolan Dugtrio, which is now currently in the game. They're not really spawning much anymore since it's not GoFest, but regular Dugtrio. How did I miss that ball? I was literally this close to landing that throw. You saw that throw, but hey, guess that was a regular Dugtrio. We're running up on another Regice raid in about a couple seconds. We'll see how that goes for us. So maybe we can get a good IV. Regice on the way is popped in 2 minutes and 23 seconds, and then we'll see what happens there, and we'll find some more awesome spawns. Alright, pulling up on Regice number 2 of the day in today's video. So far we've hit 1 pretty good IV. So in this one we're going to talk about the Japan event, the Yokosuka Japan event, real quick, and all the awesome stardust gains we could get from it. So what you do right now is you can actually register to go to the Yokosuka Japan event, because they have to actually limit the amount of people that are coming into the event this year because of what happened last year in Yokohama, Japan. So in Yokohama, Japan, for the I think they had like a Pokemon Go Stadium event last year where Mewtwo was unveiled for the very first time in Japan, and a lot of people made a lot of ruckus over the very first Mewtwo distribution on top of the Pikachu Outbreak National Holiday event that they have every year in Japan, because Pokemon is a big deal in Japan, which is why I really want to go there. I really need to go there. However, it's going to be a little tough because I have to win that lottery. I got to win that raffle to win a ticket. If we get a ticket in, if we actually get a ticket to the event to go play, we will definitely be in Japan. But if we don't get it, I'm not exactly sure, but we're going to get a whole bunch of Stardust bonuses for that event. So we have a lot to look forward to, as well as the double candies for catching, hatching, 1 half egg distance. We're going to take a look at all of the egg distance half numbers in the next clip. As soon as we take a look at the CP for this Regice, what do we got? 1721. So bad IVs. We're going to go ahead and take a couple. Where's Chris? My friendship with my boy Chris just went up. So we got a Hyper Potion, a Charged TM, and 500 Stardust to power our Pokemon with. Beautiful stuff right there. We have 9 balls with which to work, and we're going to toss a couple of them. 1721. Again, the IVs aren't that good for this, so we're going to be casual with it. Just toss a great throw. See if we can catch it in a couple attempts. 1. Ah, come on. Alright, we got a couple more. Boom. Zapdos Day also is going to be fantastic for my item inventory because I'm running super low on golden raspberries. And pop down the second attempt. Okay, let's throw 1 more. Ah, come on. Regice is one of those Pokemon where it's like, it's one of those trolls, because like you think you caught it, because it always seems to come out on the second ball for me. So like I go through that stress factor with Regice. I don't know what it is with this Pokemon. So we have another great throw. Pop down the first ball. Okay, we have 3 balls left. Let's see what's gonna happen here. 3 balls left. Wait for the great throw. Knock the great throw. We're getting consistent great throws, which is ridiculous how we haven't caught this yet, because we're getting consistent great throws. But there's 1 left, and let's see. Alright, that was another great throw. After this, we're gonna have 1 ball left. Alright, we got 1 ball left. Last ball. Let's see. What if I just drop the last ball? Just like, alright, good night. I think it's gonna be the last raid of the day. We're gonna go ahead and hunt for some more rare spawns after this. If we see another Regice in the area, I'll probably pick it up. I don't think we're gonna see another one. Oh, we caught it last ball. Alright, so got the Regice last ball. So we're 2 for 2 on Regice today. Beautiful stuff right there. Again, we get double candies. So it's not only is it 3 candies, it's 6 candies. We're gonna check IVs. 39 Regice candies on the year. Wonder, attack, defense, certainly impressed. So IVs are as I said. And we keep on going. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and take a look at the halved egg distances and what we have to deal with these eggs. So got a few eggs going on right here, 2 10K eggs. So 10Ks are gonna be 3.3 kilometers on start. 5 kilometer eggs are gonna be 1.7 kilometers, and 2 kilometer eggs are gonna be 0.7 kilometers. So you're not even walking an entire kilometer for 2 kilometer eggs. 10 kilometer eggs, you're only walking 3.3, and 5, 1.7. So easy egg walking distance. And I do recommend, once you are hatching these eggs, once you're incubating them, go ahead and turn on a star piece, because you're gonna hatch these super quick and it's gonna kind of catch you off guard. So make sure you're optimizing your Stardust gains when you're hatching these eggs, as well as your candy gains. So we're gonna take a look at the candy hatching from these eggs in just a little bit, and then we'll wrap it up. All right, we're by the water. Very beautiful place to be. And we got a good surprise for you guys. We got ourselves a wild freaking Blastoise right here. First of all, shout out to the great Saint Nick. We're finally reunited. He was the one who spotted this out. But we got ourselves a wild Blastoise, 1490 CP. And you'd think I'd go AR plus with it, but we're not gonna risk losing this spawn. This is an awesome spawn right here. So we're gonna go Pineapple Berry and Ultra Ball. I wonder how tough this catch is gonna be. We'll see how difficult it is. Popped out instantly on the first throw attempt, but it's double candy, guys. We gotta use the Pineapple Berry. Gotta use the Pineapple Berry, gotta use the Ultra Ball. I don't care how many times I have to throw this Ultra Ball. We gotta get this with the Pineapple Berry, because that's how we do it right here in the Pokemon Masters world. Oh, boom, we freaking got it! We got the Blastoise on the second ball with the Pineapple Berry. Double candies. Look at that, 40 candy, 500 Stardust. Catch of the day right there. Okay, so, some of my 5 kilometer eggs are about to hatch. So before they hatch, what I'm gonna do is power up my Celebi. So I used my Celebi in a gym recently, I think it was in a raid, and I noticed that the attack motion was really freaking cool. So while we're by the water, we're gonna go ahead and use my TMs on Celebi. I want to change the moveset to Confusion and Dazzling Gleam. So we're going to get rid of Charge Beam, and we're going to replace that with Confusion, and we're going to use a Charge TM, and we're going to try to get to Celebi. We're going to try to get Dazzling Gleam first try. Psychic, forget Psychic, Dazzling Gleam. So alright, so let's go back to our Celebi, and let's see. So it's going to be 1664 CP. I don't think I used any to power up, but I used a few of my rare candies. Obviously you can see I have 91 Celebi candy on the year. So we're going to power this thing up to, I believe, about 2,500, I want to say. So it's going to cost me, or I'll power it up till I have used all 200,000 of my dust. So that's what we're gonna do, and we're gonna try to test. We're definitely gonna test this out in some gym battles as well. So we're gonna power up the Celebi, and we're gonna use Tropius and Torkoal and a whole bunch of other awesome Pokemon that I got from my trip. So basically, a little bit of a recollection of what we caught in Spain and in Germany and in France. We're going to use every single thing that we've caught during our adventure, and we're going to use it all back home, starting off with our powered up Celebi. So I'm going to power this bad boy up, and we're going to toss this thing in the gym, and we're going to see how it does. So my strategy is to use this as a psychic and fairy type attacker, so more like a Machamp Terrorizer. So we're going to use this against Machamps, basically as a psychic fairy type double attacker. So let's take a look at the stats for Celebi real quick. So these are the move sets. Confusion and Charge Beam are going to be the fast moves, and for the charge moves, it's going to be either Hyper Beam, Psychic, or Dazzling Gleam. So I chose Confusion and Dazzling Gleam, 210 attack, 210 defense, and 200 stamina. So stats are pretty even, but if you compare it, it's a little bit worse than Executor. So basically, Celebi, you're dealing with a mythical Executor. So nothing wrong with a mythical Executor right here, as my app is frozen. So, alright, I'm gonna go reset my app, finish powering up Celebi, and then we will continue with the gym battles. Okay, so Celebi almost done being powered up. We're at 2,305. We're gonna go up to 2,500 and see where it goes from there. It does max out at 3,000 plus, so I can use a little bit more Stardust, but right now we're gonna set it at 2,500. We're going to see how that works from there. And there's an Instinct Gym. We're actually at a trading party, as I talked about earlier. So we're gonna trade a couple of Torkoals, a couple of awesome Go Fest Pokemon, see how that fares for us. Also, there's an Instinct Gym down there, right the center of Spruce Tree. So we got one more Power Bomb to Celebi, 2,518 CP. This is going to be an awesome, even if it's not that good, it's still cool to use because like I'm one of the only people here that has a Celebi. So these are the things I like to do. So we're going to use this Celebi to the best of our ability. And why not? Let's just use one more power up since we haven't used all the Stardust I want to use. 2,561 CP on the Celebi. This is some awesome stuff. Let's give it one more power up just to do it. 2,582. Do we dare go to 2,600? I'm not going to do that, but it's very enticing. So 2,582 CP on the Celebi. Let's go drop it in some gym battles. See how it does. Let's see how it does. I'm excited to see the matchups. Let's see what its opponent could potentially be. There's an Instinct Gym coming up. Slacking, Blissey, Snorlax, thinking Celebi versus Politoed or Rhydon. Alright, so it looks like everybody's getting to the regional spirit as I'm taking out this Torkoal with my Machamp. So there's a couple of Pokemon in here. Now there's going to be a Rhydon, a Kangaskhan, and a Farfetch'd. And that's going to be the interesting part of this matchup, because what we're going to do, hey, my boy Vanilla Raccoon posts up his Heracross in here. So we're going to go Celebi, Torkoal, and Tropius for the latter half of this gym battle. So right now we're working on this Heracross. We're going to knock a few of these Pokemon out, and then we're going to go, I think we're going to do Celebi versus Rhydon, and then we're going to do Tropius versus Kangaskhan, and then Torkoal versus Farfetch'd. I think that's a pretty fair and even matchup right there. So first we're going to knock out this Tyranitar right here with my Machamp. And let me tell you guys something, if you don't have a whole lot of awesome and good Machamps, I highly suggest you get yourself a couple of awesome high IV maxed out Machamps, because Machamp, one of the most useful Pokemon in the metagame. This is not going to be the matchup. I'm going to swap out my Machamp for Celebi, Confusion, and Dazzling Gleam. We're going to see exactly what is Celebi made of. Can Celebi beat this Rhydon? My first time using my powered up Celebi in battle. And right now we're looking pretty good. So we're going to smack up this Rhydon with some Dazzling Gleam right here. It's looking good, honestly. Like, Celebi is holding its own against Rhydon. And honestly, Rhydon does have, oh wait, look out for Surf. Oh, Surf, not very effective damage against the Celebi. Not expecting a Celebi to be facing a Rhydon, but you know, it's a pretty good matchup for Celebi. Celebi gets the win right there, pretty handily. Alright, so Celebi did a fantastic job with that matchup. Let's go to Tropius versus Kangaskhan. Let's get a little bit of a regional Pokemon scuffle right here. So, can Tropius at 1424 CP beat down this Kangaskhan with the moveset of Stomp? I've actually never been in a gym battle with a Pokemon that knew the moveset of Stomp. So, how good is Stomp in battle? Looks like it's working some pretty good damage against this Kangaskhan. Yep, it's going to take it down. It's going to take it out pretty handily. So, again, Celebi and Tropius, no problems at all dealing with their opponents. Easy knockouts, easy victories for the two of them. So, GG's to Celebi, GG's to Tropius. Tropius is going to be their first ever battle won, and now it's going to be Farfetch'd versus Torkoal, I believe. And Torkoal should have no problems. The is a huge advantage for Torkoal, so Torkoal should have no problem dealing with this Farfetch. Although it does have the moveset of Solar Beam. Can Solar Beam get the knockout? It's not going to be very effective damage. However, it strikes and it hits, and it's the knockout to the Farfetch. So, alright, Celebi officially this solid Pokemon. Celebi is a solid Pokemon. Confusion, Dazzling Gleam. I'm down for the Celebi. I'm on the Celebi hype train right now. That was a beautiful performance. Tropius and Torkoal also held their own. Exclusive regional Pokemon plus Celebi from GoFest. Awesome battles right there. Okay, so just a piece of general information. I did just have a blue water ice, so if you see any blue on my tongue and my lips, that's why. So let's finish off this video right. Let's hatch these two 10K eggs and let's see how much Stardust we can acquire. First 10K egg is going to be a non-shiny Larvitar, and we're going to get 2,383 plus 47 candies with the half egg distance and the double candy. So we have one more egg hatch for the 10Ks. We got a, whoa, that's a good hatch, it's a Chansey. We need those candies, 1,600 dust, 32 candies. So that's going to do it for today's presentation from the streets of Philadelphia. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to drop a like. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to my blue tongue as well. And I will see you guys in the next one. DS1 signing out. See you later.